as old as the sport itself. Two teams that when the history books are referenced, their names populate virtually every page. Winged helmets, golden domes, and as always, when these two match up, legacy is on the line. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Michigan's offense will start this game off with the football. Notre Dame shook down thunder from the sky and ripped the Wolverines the last time they met.
Yeah, and it wasn't go blue. They were black and blue. Notre Dame beat the mess out of Michigan. Michigan prides themselves on toughness and physicality. They better answer the bell today.
I really feel like Notre Dame in the last game, they just seized the momentum early, and they were just making plays on both sides of the ball. Let's see if they can do it again.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. Gets it past the marker. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Cantrell. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds his man. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Lockett. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lockett. Touchdown, Irish! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Nice move there. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Catch in the middle. It's Ashby. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Snyder. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The play action fake. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
They get the score and a free trip to the ice bath after the game.
No doubt. Heck of a pass, though. To stand in there, know you're going to get smashed right in the face. I'll take the ice. I'll take the touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Running behind that left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Claiborne. And they pick up just a few on that completion. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Finds his man. It's Rocket. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. He's got 50 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Ashby. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Finds a spot in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's McGowan. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. He's got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 11 over Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Ginn. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the middle. The short hands, it's Lockett. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes a connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're going to run it. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the 1st half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
He'll try the left side. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snag in the middle. It's Snyder. Strong, firm tackle. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Brock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's blocked. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Punt is in the air on fourth down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Lockett. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They go to the ground. Plows through the defense.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Grabbed in the middle, it's McGowan. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They're looking to throw on second and short. Near the sticks, it's Snyder. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Ashby. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To the air on first down. He's got the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Going to swing it on second down. Under fire. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out in the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, the Michigan-Notre Dame rivalry is among the most bitter in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. With that, let's send it back to our guys in the booth to see how the fight between Michigan and Notre Dame plays out.
The Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll start the third quarter with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Irish send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Finding open areas. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ashby. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Off the running. Touchdown, Michigan. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Toretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida.
He'll pull it on the read.
We'll parachute back into your game, fellows, if anything changes in this heavyweight battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun. Give on the inside. Trying to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. It'll be a Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Makes the grab. It's Snyder. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Pulls it in. It's McGowan.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way.
Breaks into the open. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wolverines! Fit it in the window for the score. The maize and blue asserting itself as they stretch this lead against the Irish.
Go Blue knew coming into this one they had to score and score early. Right now, they are playing with so much energy.
Yeah, they got the offense rolling. They got the momentum going. Notre Dame's going to have to do something quickly to change that.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The give to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. On the move, it's Ginn. Inside the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 40. 14.
And that was way too easy for this offense. Defense is about leverage. It's about caging things and keeping it inside, not letting it get to the perimeter. They let that ball get outside with a guy that has speed. Next thing you know, first down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Lockett. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Great job by the back on the option.
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. The give on the option. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got it behind the line. It's Snyder. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Puts it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Looking to throw on first down. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Lockett. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Looking to throw again. Here's the pressure. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And they finally get to this guy. He's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around. And I think they got used to it in the first half. And now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And tackled there by the defense. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Irish send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. So here comes the Michigan offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Touchdown, Irish. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've seen this offense look this crisp since the days of Dan Orlovsky. They're up by 38 over Minnesota.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll move the tight end. On the ground, it's Laporta. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Might as well give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Ashby. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He'll try it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights. It's good. Just over a minute to go. Drama is high, guys, to see if they can hold on to this lead. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Picked off, what a way to set him up! Touchdown, Michigan! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. He's got him. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They don't play every year, but when they do, there is just something special about this rivalry, and it is the Wolverines who take down Notre Dame. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.